I'm Dan Archer, I'm a graphic journalist and current Reynolds Journalism Institute Fellow. Graphics journalism, we follow the same strictures as regular journalists, but I file my pieces as text and images. I find that comics will allow you to distill a great deal of information down into an accessible visual format that people can empathize with. I predominantly cover social justice and human rights stories. I've focused a lot on human trafficking. I started in Ukraine. I did a piece called Borderlands in 2009. I've looked at immigration and the plight of undocumented workers in Florida's tomato fields and around San Francisco, the Bay Area. Since moving to Missouri, I obviously covered the troubles in Ferguson following the Michael Brown shootings. And I've also spent the best part of a year investigating human trafficking in Nepal. It's almost to do with slow journalism in the sense that it's not something you can just do very quickly and then move away. It's a deliberately slow process that involves really looking at the subject, and as you're looking, obviously that's when I'm talking to them, and so as I interview them I sketch, and I feel like because they can see the work that as it's coming together and then I show them afterwards, it's a very direct portrayal, and it becomes more of a dialogue. They sort of say, oh, you know, that's funny, you captured this thing about me, and it's not a video that I then have to edit later that they'll never see. Like many of the stories that I've covered, it's deeply sensitive, but it's also, you know, it's very poignant. There's a great deal of suffering involved on her part. I see my predominant role in this particular instance as recreating the incident. I certainly have done my utmost to ensure that I have all the picture reference, and whilst I broach the subject with Marlene, I again want to honour how sensitive and traumatic it is for subjects like her to sort of invoke what she went through. And so it's my role, I feel, to share that story with the public, because it's a story that, despite it happening fairly frequently, I feel that it doesn't have the personal angle that we've managed to establish. I've shown her and Patrick my sketches, and it means a lot to me that they're on board and they can see what I've done, and so in that way they're part of the story.